Hi Cancer, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Cancer for this coming week in August. Today is August 7th. So this is a general love reading, Cancer, and that means that it can apply to just about anything in your life. Also, don't forget to be flexible with the energy. You can mix and match the roles within the reading. That means you can be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards. This also means that you might feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. Parts of the reading may resonate for you and other parts may not. Take what does and leave what doesn't. My hope is that by the time you finish watching this, you have something that you feel is beneficial or helpful to you in some way. That's my intention. Okay, Cancer? So I'm going to give this first deck one more good shuffle, and then we're going to get started. By the way, if you want more specific information regarding my readings, my videos, and my channel, check out the description box below. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. Here we go. Justice. Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Cancer, so we have a King of Pentacles on the table in reverse. This could be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with. And I also want to remind my female viewers that you can embody the energy of the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's about the energy of the card, not about the gender of the card, so just bear that in mind. There's something about this King of Pentacles. I feel like he has some kind of responsibility that he's not taking care of. Or work, or a job, or something that he's supposed to be doing that he's not doing. Or he doesn't want to do, or he doesn't feel responsible for. As a result, I feel like there's some kind of delay or something that's not transpiring because he's choosing to not accept responsibility or not do this work. There's something that's not transpiring for him or not working out, or something that's been delayed because of it. That's what I've got so far. I'm going to get some more cards out here. See what else we get for Cancer. We have the Fool in reverse. And the Star in reverse. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse again. Three of Swords in reverse. Nine of Wands. Seven of Wands in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like this King of Pentacles has released responsibility, or has decided not to go to work, or he's decided not to accept responsibility for something because he's afraid of disappointment. Or he is uncertain about the outcome. I think he'd rather miss out on this opportunity, or it feels like there's some kind of something that he could have, or something he could obtain, or something that he could work toward. Feels like it could be very positive. But because he might be anticipating failure, or he's not sure he can accomplish this, or he doesn't know if he has what it takes, or maybe he doesn't feel like he's skilled enough, or he doesn't have the experience or the knowledge, that he'd rather just not try and then lose the opportunity instead of going for it and then getting disappointed because it didn't work out the way it planned, or wasn't what he thought it would be. There's just this avoidance energy. Let's put it that way. He's avoiding getting the job done because I think he feels like it potentially could be disappointing for him. So let me see if I can think of a good example. So let's say he has an opportunity to try out a new job. I'm going to use the example. I think this could potentially be something that would be desirable by others. Let's say he's being given an opportunity to try something out because he's related to the business owner. Maybe the person who owns the business is his father, and this person says, I've got this job you can do. It's very lucrative. You've got it if you want it. This king might be doubting himself because he's like, you know what? I'm just being offered this position because my dad is the owner of the business. I'm really not qualified. I really don't have the skills or the experience to get this job done in the manner that it needs to be. He might think that I'm qualified, but I'm really not. And rather than getting into this and putting some effort into this and trying to make it work and then it failing, rather than me just anticipating failure, I'm just not going to try. That's what I've got so far. So I think this King of Pentacles in reverse, the reason he's in reverse is mostly because of confidence, a lack of confidence, feeling like he doesn't qualify, or he doesn't have what it takes, or he's not, experienced enough, or he doesn't have the knowledge, and he's avoiding something. He's letting it slip out of his hands because he thinks he's going to be disappointed down the road. So let's see what else we get for Cancer. The Fool again in reverse with Justice. So we have the Fool twice up here with Justice. 8 of Swords in reverse. The Chariot. It's clarifying this King. The Devil. Ace of Wands, this time in the upright. So it's 3 times down here, and it's all in the same group of cards. Interesting. Four of Pentacles in reverse again. Death. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So it's almost like this King of Pentacles, he might be being told something to the effect of, you know, what have you got to lose? You know, give this a shot. You're being offered this on a silver platter. Take a chance on it, but he is scared shitless. He doesn't want to take this risk. He feels like it might be a waste of his time, a waste of his energy, because it's not going to work out right for him. It's not right. He might be, you know, this could be a situation where it's this primo opportunity that others would kill for, that it feels like he's being served up it's being served up to him on a silver platter. Here, this is yours for the taking if you want it. But he's like, you know what? It's not right for me. I don't want to try. But it's almost like whatever effort he is putting into this is more about his level of skepticism and negative thought patterns could be what's actually preventing him not only from taking action and trying this out, seeing how it might work out for him, but it's also ultimately, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. He already feels like he's failed before he's even tried. And, you know, you're setting yourself up for disaster if you do that, right? There's also this sense like, well, you know, if I miss out on this opportunity this time, it's always going to be there for me. I'm always going to have this opportunity available to me. So again, I have to go back to my example. And I'm not saying this is your situation. This is just the best example I can give you based on the story I'm seeing in the cards. It feels like it's an opportunity that this person has available to them. Again, you didn't have to work for it. You didn't have to put much effort into trying to get this. It's being offered to him, and if it's offered to him by, say, someone who owns a business and wants to give this guy a job, he's like, well, I'm not going to take it this time, but if I ever feel like down the road I want this again, it'll still be available to me, even if I give it up right now. Even if I let this go at this point in time, because I just don't feel like, you know, working towards this or trying this out right now, it'll still be available to me down the road. Whatever this is that this King of Pentacles could have, it feels very positive with this Ace of Wands coming out 3 times. It feels like it could be something that it could be a job, it could be an opportunity, creative endeavor, it could be an opportunity for a new relationship. It could be anything, but it feels, I guess it doesn't necessarily, it's not going to be a relationship if it's something that's being offered to him. Well, maybe. I guess it could be. I guess it could be a relationship, but that doesn't necessarily fit the scenario I'm seeing right now. It feels like whatever this is, other people want it. With this 3 of Cups out here, like, he has this opportunity, this King of Pentacles has this opportunity in front of him, and he's like, nah, I don't really want this. This is not floating my boat at all. I'm not interested in doing this. And other people are like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're being offered this on a silver platter. Anybody else in their right mind would jump at this. And I do feel like other people are, or wish they could. But because he's been offered this opportunity, it kind of brings an end to other people having this opportunity or having this chance. So it feels like something very specific for this person that he's just kind of snubbing his nose at. Now, I'm not, if this is your energy, Cancer, if this is some job you've been offered and you really are just like, this is nothing I ever wanted, or I didn't, you know, I never asked for this. You know, I don't know why I'm being offered this opportunity. Give it to somebody else. I mean, it's possible that could be the case, but if I'm getting a reading about this, it feels like, you know, maybe it's something this King of Pentacles has considered in the past. Maybe he has expressed some interest in moving forward with this, and maybe it's ultimately caused him some problems because maybe he feels now bound by this opportunity. Like, I've expressed some interest at one time and now it's being offered to me, so I have to accept it, or I have to try it out, or I have to give it a shot. I'm trying to figure out where this devil energy is coming from. It feels like he's obligated maybe to try this out. And again, if this is a situation, it fits my scenario, a father who owns a business and he's offering his son a position and it's lucrative and it's something that he could run with if he wanted it. There could be that sense of obligation. Well, you know, it's family business and I have to do it, that kind of thing. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Cancer. Kind of an interesting story so far. We'll see what else we get for you. So we've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Two of Cups. Nine of Wands. Again. Eight of Wands. Five of Cups. And then the Two of Wands in reverse. So we have a Queen of Cups in reverse on the table with the Two of Cups. This person, this Queen of Cups, might be somebody who possibly is influencing this King of Pentacles with regard to this opportunity. This person could be potentially one of the reasons why this King of Pentacles doesn't want to move toward this opportunity. There could be some issues surrounding this relationship. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, this can mean a number of things. I feel like this person, again, could be potentially influential with regard to wanting this king to take this opportunity and feels bad that he doesn't want to, or is letting it go, letting it slip away. It could be that this opportunity is tied to this individual, this Queen of Cups, and this king doesn't want the opportunity because this Queen of Cups is connected to it, and maybe there's some kind of rift between these two. I'm gonna see if I can't get more information regarding this Queen of Cups, but she feels like a significant relationship that's tied to this opportunity, and could be influential with regard to the decisions that this King of Pentacles is making. And I really feel like he is lacking passion or motivation with regard to this opportunity, with regard to taking a chance on this. I really don't think he wants it, or he doesn't see that it's something that would be beneficial to him in his future, or he's just not seeing the value or the worth of this opportunity, or taking a chance on it, or moving toward it. This King of Pentacles might be having some issues with regard to communication or explaining why he feels the way he feels, or responding to people who maybe are questioning him about this opportunity, or the people who have offered him the opportunity. I feel like there's a struggle with the communication. Maybe he's unable to get his point across, like, this just isn't for me, I don't want this, I want to let this go, it's not what I'm looking for. You know, again, there could be pressure for him to accept this opportunity and try it out. Maybe he's having a hard time convincing others that this just isn't right for him, or it's not something that he wants. This opportunity might be affecting other relationships or connections that this King of Pentacles has. Maybe he feels like he would have to let go of some significant connections if he were to take on this opportunity. That it would, maybe he'd have to relocate, or you know, something of that nature, where he'd have to say goodbye to some close friends, or disconnect with people that he really cares about. I'm getting that from this Five of Cups. And maybe he's reluctant because of the connections that are involved or not involved with this opportunity. Could be both. He wants to stay away maybe from a connection that is actually tied to this opportunity, and then vice versa. He doesn't want this opportunity because he'd ultimately, it would negatively impact current relationships or connections that he has. Let's get this last round out, Cancer, and see what else we get. Page of Pentacles in reverse this time. Judgment. King of Wands in reverse, clarifying the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in the upright this time. The World in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. The High Priestess. And then we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse for the third time. Okay, so I strongly feel, Cancer, if you're this king, and the reading is obviously for this king, and I want to remind my female viewers you can embody this king energy. But this king energy feels insecure, feels uncertain, feels he feels like he doesn't think he has what it takes, but he also feels like he could be making a decision regarding this opportunity for a number of different reasons. I think that it's affecting his relationships, both within the opportunity and external to the opportunity. But I also feel like he thinks that this is always going to be on the table for him. In other words, he's always going to have this opportunity available to him. It's always going to be there. It's just not right for him right this second. So if he changes his mind in the future, no big deal. He can always go back to it and try it at a future date. I feel like he has a sense that it's always going to be available to him. So if it's not right now, it's really no loss, because it's always going to be there. So at this point in time, I do feel like he's letting this opportunity go. He's made the decision to, and again, it feels like a work situation. It feels like some kind of job or work or something. That he's giving up at this point in time. He's letting it go. I feel strongly that that's the decision that's already been made, and so I'm trying to figure out, again, it could be that other people are influencing him or trying to get him to change his mind. And maybe this energy is still present because of that, Cancer, but I get a strong feeling, Cancer, if you're this king, you've already made the decision for yourself. That somehow this idea of moving forward toward this opportunity would really feels like you think, at least if you're this king, that you wouldn't, you're not being honest with yourself if you decided to move forward with this opportunity. And I think this King of Pentacles is resistant to that. I think he's resistant to this energy. Trying to pretend he's something that he's not. Or pretend that he's something that he doesn't feel like he is. I'm not just going to, put on a happy face and be the yes man and nod my head at this opportunity. Yep, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to go for it when it's not in my heart, when it's not something I really want. Okay. I'm going to take the card that fell on the floor because it really hopped out of the deck like it really wanted to be read. So I'm going to take that one, but I got to grab it off the floor. And it plopped down here in reverse. It's the Healing in reverse card. So I am going to read it as a potential blockage. And we'll see what this says, Cancer, and then we're going to wrap this up. I'm doing pretty good on time. So this is the 11 card, one of the major arcana cards in this deck. I've said this before, this Dreams of Gaia tarot deck is pretty different than your traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. And a lot of these cards, there's some extra cards in here, and a lot of these cards do not correspond with your typical tarot deck. So I'm going to read the main meaning of this card. No, this is a reversal, so I have to read the potential blockage, which is actually very short. Sorry, I was looking through the card like I was going to decide what they have: past, present, future, but if it's in reverse, it's a potential blockage, so it's a reverse. But I will display it in the upright for you. It's a nice looking card. I like his robe, very pretty color. Okay, Cancer, here we go. When the Healing card appears in the reversed position, it may signify a resistance to getting help and healing that could be born of fear. If you are experiencing an unresolved dis-ease, ask yourself if you are trying to treat it as mind over matter situation, when your inner wisdom tells you it needs more than that. If that is the case, do not be afraid. More often than not, we imagine the situation to be so much worse than it is. Reality is often very different. Do not prevent an opportunity for healing because you are afraid, or hold on to a stubborn belief that you can handle it or heal yourself if you just think positively. Positivity and prayer can work miracles, but not when they are being used as wound dressings over an untreated or infected wound. You do not have to endure alone. Reach out and ask for help. Do not let your fears prevent you from finding the treatment and help you need. So I have to be honest, I'm not sure how specifically this card relates to this reading, But it could apply to the fact, it could pertain to the idea that this king is resisting the situation, I feel, because more than anything else, a lack of confidence and feeling insecure about himself. I think also there is a struggle with communication and being honest and forthright. And I think a lot of it has to do with the connections related to this opportunity. So this card could indicate that might be time to ask for some help to get past this. If you're the King of Pentacles and you're feeling guilty or feeling uncertain or feeling like you can't get past this because it kind of keeps getting shoved in your face and people are questioning, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you taking this opportunity? And you just can't get past it. Maybe it's something that's repeated. Maybe it's something that keeps happening because you just haven't put a period at the end of the sentence. Maybe it's time to ask for some help from somebody who will sit down and listen to you, and somebody you feel like you can be honest with, and get some advice on, you know, what to do with the situation. Because I do feel like the energy of, well, I'm going to turn it down right now, but it's always going to be available to me. Maybe hanging on to this, kind of stringing this idea along, like, well, I can always grab this opportunity at a future time, at a future date. It's always there. Maybe you're hanging on to it, and that's really what you need to be honest about. Is it's not something that you want to do in the future. Or if it is, be honest with that sentiment and say, well, I'm just not ready for it right now, or maybe I need to go to school first, or maybe I need this experience first, or I want to do this first before I commit myself to this. So it could just be a matter of getting some help with somebody who will sit down and understand you and understand your situation, and you can talk through it with them and be honest with yourself, and then be honest with the people that surround you and the connections related to this opportunity. Because I think that you're stuck in this energy of, I can just do it a later time. I'm letting this go now, but I might try it, when I'm 30, or I might give this a shot 4 years down the road, or whatever the case may be. I think this is more about being honest with yourself. So I'm going to let this go, Cancer, before I continue to ramble on, because I could probably get much more out of these cards if I really tried. I hope that the reading was helpful to you, Cancer. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment if you want to. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Cancer.